Aion Classic in Korea is getting a new update, and with that new update, new stigmas for all classes, and new weapons which you will recognize as Thunder Dragon King weapons from update 5.3, which was up in 2016. New stigma skills for all classes are looking very powerful, so stay with me to see part of my live stream and find out what is new in Aion Classic in Korea, because all of that content sooner or later will also get here in Aion Classic Europe. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content and of course Aion Classic content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let's check what is happening in Korea. I am here on official YouTube channel of NCSoft, and in front of you I can show you new weapons of Aion Classic. And yeah, when you will watch these weapons, you will probably recognize Thunder Dragon King weapons from update 5.3 from year 2016. Yes, 2016 is the year. These weapons were there in update 5.3. This is a Thunder Dragon King weapon, and they're implementing these weapons on December 21st. I'm actually not sure regarding the date. However, they're implementing NCSoft these weapons on Aion Classic servers. Check them out. So for this evening, I have for you many interesting things happening over there in Korea. First, I will show you these weapons. Then we will check new stigmas. Yes, new stigmas for each class. For every class is getting new stigma in a new PB dungeon of Aion Classic. I will show you everything later. Now let's check a little bit what we have here. So you can see here beautiful Thunder Dragon King weapons, and you can see on the left side with effect, on the right side without effect. Oh, look at this. So I was talking on the start of this video. We'll check them again. Here we have Greatsword. I mean, each one of these weapons is looking so good, right? Look at this polyarm. For Gladiator, if you decide to play this class for Aion Classic European release, that means that one day in the future, you'll be able to use this weapon when we get this update, right, in Europe. Let's check what we have here. Look at this weapon. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff. Then we have a bow. Oh, look at this bow. I mean, absolutely amazing, right? With many new upcoming MMORPG titles even, and with many new MMORPGs released within the last few years, still Aion have so beautiful weapons. This is actually here mace and shield combination. Oh, look at this beauty. So Thunder Dragon King is coming back to Aion, but this time to Aion Classic, right? This is new weapon, right, of new class Executioner. Don't be confused by that, because you would probably say, hey, what is this, right? New weapon for Executioner, also Thunder Dragon King variation. Let's check a little bit this video from the start. I have talked during first few weapons. So we have here Sword, my favorite one. To be honest, here Sword is looking magnificent. Also that polyarm is looking really good. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful weapons. So yeah, if the weapons are looking nice, then probably they're strong. But look at this dagger also. So that is actually pretty interesting, right? The developers of the game have decided to implement Thunder Dragon King weapons, right, on Aion Classic servers. These weapons are from year 2016. I have checked the data, right? I have checked the data from year 2016, update 5.3. This was Orb, and here we have Spellbook. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. One of my favorites for sure. But that is not everything for today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go forward. We have already seen Greatsword. You can check this video on official YouTube channel of NCSoft. But I want to show you something else here. Let me show you here developer notes. Here are developer notes for December 21st update. So that update will be implemented on servers, Aion Classic servers in Korea, basically just in a few days. Let's check main information. I will not turn this into reading session, don't worry, because then this video and this part during a live stream would last like 1 hour. Don't worry, I will just give you main information. So here we have a recap of this new update. We have a new instance dungeon, Throne of the Dragon Lords Telos, new Stigma skill, new system time recorder Moriss, additional improvements Legion system, and announcement completion of quest of the... That's nothing too important. I will show you these most important things. So first let's check what we have here. We have here new dungeon. Throne of the Dragon Lord Telos is a new instance dungeon that is level 55 and can be played in a party of 6 and can be entered once a week. This is actually pretty interesting. Only once a week. Level 55, right? Then we have here, what do we have? There is a level, it will have a different level of difficulty from the dungeons you have experienced so far. And main reward of this dungeon, where is it? Where is it? I need to find. Here it is, guys. Look at this. New Stigma skill. So like I said, I will not read every details for you here. You can check all of these data over there on Aion official website. So new Stigma skill will drop in that new dungeon. Let's check new Stigma skills. Here we have a list of all classes of Aion Classic. On the left side, on the right side, we have description of the skills. Let's check them out fast. Regarding job, that is actually class. And yeah, I mean, this is a Google Translator kind of thing. So this is a rough translation from Korean language to English language. Don't mind translation. We will understand which class is which. So first class here is either Gladiator or Templar. I assume this would be Gladiator. However, it's written here Sword Saint. Skill name is Leap/1. Skill effect leaps at the target and stuns them. Ooh, this is good, right? Takes additional damage to PC for a short time. I mean, leap to the target and stun. This is probably Gladiator. Then we have Patron Saint, Intensive Capture 1. This is probably Templar kind of skill, right? Attracts enemies and applies a movement speed reduction effect. Shares the cooldown with the capture skill. So yeah, this is Templar without any doubt. So attracts enemies and applies a movement speed reduction effect. Well, when you compare this skill with this one, leaps at the target and stun, then Gladiator skill is looking better. However, this skill also could be interesting. Then we have two other skills. For this one is a Runaway Arrow 1. It's translated Palace, but this is probably Ranger because it's a Runaway Arrow, right? Inflicts physical damage on the target, destroys the protection effect of a physical hit target. Wait a second. Destroys the protection effect of a physical hit target. This is interesting, guys. This is pretty good. Then you have Assassin Step 1. It's translated Killing, and yeah, it's Assassin. Inflicts, wait a second, where I went? Inflicts physical damage and stuns the target. Again, this stun, after damage stun, right? This is good. Leaps backwards and gains movement speed for a short period of time in basic stealth, right? Stealth. Guys, this is looking good for Assassin. This Stigma for Assassin sounds pretty powerful. Inflicts physical damage and stuns the target, then leaps backwards and gains movement speed for a short period of time. You're getting higher movement speed in a basic stealth. Wow. Assassin can get a really nice skill, right? Then we have two skills for mage kind of classes. First we have here Magic Castle, Unconscious Illusion 1. This is probably Sorcerer, I assume. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me. But I think this is Sorcerer. Instantly moves backwards, dispelling the effect of immobilization, moving speed reduction. Okay, now it's a little bit clear. Increases hit and power with high chance of own magic attack for the next one time. This is, I assume, Sorcerer, because here we have Spirituality, Bondage of Darkness 1, reduces enemies' magic resistance and all elemental defenses. Yeah, this is probably Spirit Master. Grants an immobilizing effect that does not break even when attacked. So grants an immobilizing effect that does not break even when attacked. This is probably Spirit Master. Then we have healing properties, Hand of Concentration 1. This is probably Cleric. Healing properties, I mean, right? Let's check it out. Removes stun, fall, fear. Okay, we know what that means, right? Removes stun, fall, fear, sleep, and paralyzes effect applied to you. Wait, and paralyze. Wait a second. It removes... thank you for follow. Thank you for follow very much, Gerdi Racek. Thank you very much for follow. So, guys, this is interesting. Regarding Cleric. Removes stun, fall, fear, sleep. It removes sleep and paralyze. Wow. And wait a second. It removes fear. Guys, this is... wow. It removes fear. Come on. Is that possible? Okay. Temporarily reduces damage received and increases resistance to all status alignments. This is good. This is good, guys. And now let's check Chanter. We have a lawfulness. That is translation for Chanter. Bihoin, Bihojin 1. Okay. Let's check it out. Block damage from you and your party members. Oh, shield. Shield for you and your party members. Creates a shield that greatly increases resistance to fall, stuns, and knockbacks. Shares the cooldown with Guardian skill. But still, oh, this is good. Because this is not a solo shield. This is another shield for Chanter, and it increases resistance to fall, stun, and knockback for all group. Pretty nice, guys. Executor, new class, Executioner, high current drop 1, a little bit strange translation. Inflicts a wind attribute magic damage on the target in a mid-air restraint and nearby enemies, and inflicts silence. Really? Really? Come on. On the end, inflicts silence, right? Yeah, I mean, without this last part of the sentence, right, this would be like normal. But this additionally... Stigma inflicting silence, guys. Wow. So, boys and girls, you can see here basically very OPGG skills. Very OPGG things regarding new stigmas for all classes. I would say that Gladiator leaps at the target and stuns them. Amazing, right? And then we have seen for Assassin. Inflicts damage and stun, and then leap backward and increase movement speed. Wow. Cleric, what we have seen, removes fear, sleep, and paralyze effect from you. Wow. Boys and girls, this is actually pretty interesting. I have to say, this is amazing. How are you getting this new Stigma skill? I have actually shown you, right? You're getting within that new dungeon, which you can run 1 time per week, level 55, 6 players, and there is a different level of difficulty, right? Throne of the Dragon Lord Telos. That is the name of new dungeon. Boys and girls, many interesting things over there in Korea. Also, I can show you here, I have promised on the start of this, let's say, video. Probably you will watch this on YouTube channel. Currently, I'm doing live stream. I can promise you, I will not turn this into reading session. I will not read every sentence from here. We are getting expansion. This is actually regarding a mysterious book called Moriss. I still need to study this. The new system, Time Recorder Moriss, is a new PvE skill system that increases the power of Daivas to fight against Balor. Okay? Against Balor. If you give Moriss various items and grow his record, you can acquire a dedicated skill. Unlike the existing skills, this skill only activates in PvE for dragons and does not affect PvP. Okay, so this is not for PvP, only PvE activated skill specifically, right? And you can get it by giving Moriss various items. I need to study this. I need to make more research. I need to study this. When I see more information, I will let you know about that, just to let you know about this new in-game system. Also, we can get here improvements to the Legion system. I would say this is additionally to the Legion system improvements which we have seen in the previous update. This is like 3.0 part 2 update currently, right? So we have seen in that main update in November, right, 3.0, a huge expansion of Legion system, which is amazing. Legion system, guild system of Aion is very, very important. It's highly enjoyable to play, and there is lots of content to play, but we are now getting expansion of that system, and you can see here developers of the game, NCSoft, are still further working on improving Legion system. Absolutely amazing move from NCSoft. For me at least, when I play other MMORPGs, Legion system, guild system is one of the most important systems in the game. You can play with your teammates, right? You can play with your friends in the guild. And that is Dayaru. Thank you for follow. Thank you for follow very much. I highly appreciate. Thank you, Dayaru. So, Legion system, guys, It's very, very important, and they are working on improving that Legion system, right? Also, we can see here some changes to, you can see here, to different dungeons, and I can study already this. Of course, I have read throughout all this. There are changes, there are some things, but nothing too huge, I would say. The biggest thing was absolutely, new weapons. Let's say new old weapons. You can see in Thunder Dragon King weapons on the start, right? And these new stigmas, right? Which you can get from that new PvE dungeon. So, boys and girls, I wanted to show you this. I hope you like this, because I think this is actually huge thing what is happening over there in Korea. Developers of the game, NCSoft, have take completely new direction with the game after update 3.0, right? Aion Classic, I'm talking of course. Aion live servers are not important anymore, obviously. Developers of the game, they will not shut down Aion live servers, right? But their main focus is on Aion Classic, and they are working a lot. We are getting new Stigma skills, new PvE dungeons. We have recently get new class Executioner. In the future, we'll probably get more of new classes. And don't forget something very important. All of this content, everything what you can see here today, right now, we will be able to play on Aion Classic European servers, well, one day in the future, right? This is update 3.0. We are starting probably with update 2.0. We don't know for sure, but probably yes, we are starting with 2.0 in Europe. That means that very, very soon in Europe, we will have this. And this is exciting. I have to say, this is really amazing. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you are here during my live stream, let's go forward with live stream. If you are watching this as a video on my YouTube channel, thank you for watching the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch to see more of MMORPG content and of course Aion Classic content in the future. I'm live streaming every evening about 7 o'clock Central European Time, so join me to see some gameplay and to find out what is happening in MMORPG and PC gaming world. See you soon.